What's poppin'? What's good? It's your girl Mommy Tiff, and I'm back again with another video. Okay, so if you haven't read the title already, basically this is gonna be a story time about how this racist lady harassed me. And yes, this is the video that won. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically I put up on Instagram this post, which you should go follow me on, because from now on I will be asking you guys on my Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat what videos you want to see next. So, you know, go ahead and follow me on my social media, sis. And clearly the Storytime won, but if you did vote for that smash or pass, honey, don't worry, I got you. That video is coming Thursday. Okay. But yeah, this story, y'all, this story is fresh. So the anger is still there. You know, just grab your popcorn, grab all your snacks, buckle in your seat, honey, because I'm taking you for a ride. Pause before we get into this video. If you are new to this channel, you know, you should subscribe because we make really silly, fun, and dope videos on this channel. And like, why wouldn't you want to? And go ahead and feel free to hit that bell notification so you are notified every time I post, and so that you never miss out on any new videos. Don't forget to like this video up and go ahead and comment if you have any questions or video suggestions down below. Okay, y'all, so let's just get straight into this story. Okay, so it was National Donut Day. As you know, National Donut Day was basically last week Friday. I'm pretty sure it was last week Friday. A bunch of donut places were basically, you know, giving out a free complimentary donut. So, you know, I wanted to take advantage and get me a nice, real, juicy, and delicious donut. So one place that just really rang a bell to me was Duck Donuts. So basically the closest Duck Donuts was in Arlington, Virginia. Now, since DC and Arlington are somewhat in the same proximity, I was like, you know, I'll make the ride. Mind you, this is a $20 Uber. So basically this is a $20 Uber there and a $20 Uber back. So basically this was a fat Uber. Like, it was expensive, okay? Like $20 just to get there is a lot. So me and Brandon decided to split it, making it like $10, which is kind of better, but like, you know, I'm cheap, all right, y'all, I'm cheap. So Duck Donuts closes at 9, so we decide to leave at like 7:50. By the time the Uber comes and by the time we get there, it is 8:36. Like, I looked at my phone the minute I left this Uber vehicle. So we get out of the Uber, it's 8:36, and we see this long line. Like, the line was out the door, okay, honey, out the door. And so in front of us in line is a family, and then in front of them is a couple. This couple basically turns to me and Brandon with this sign in their hand talking about that they're the last person in line and that nobody behind them is going to be served. And me and Brandon just look at each other like,
bruh.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
literally within instance, I am like, no way, this is a joke. No, it can't be right. This is a joke.
Because that sign is a joke.
Like, we just spent a $20 Uber to get here. This was a 30-minute Uber ride, sweetie. DC traffic is at its hottest moment when we was trying to get into freaking Virginia. There is no way we are turning around and not getting no type of donuts. Like, I'm sorry, sweetie, but I'm getting this donut. So me and Brandon are just really in awe, and we're like, this is crazy, like, this really is happening. But you know what, we're just standing there because we're like, you know what, let's see if they'll just by chance, you know, just give us the benefit of the doubt and give us a free donut. Because at this point, like, we already spent so much money and we're invested in the situation. We're in a completely different state at this point, so it's like we kind of might as well just wait it out. So the whole time while we're standing in line, we're just like, I really can't believe this. Like, this is crazy. Like, we came all the way from DC, you know, just keep talking about how, like, we really spent, like, bread on this Uber and that it took time for us to get here. And as we're talking about it, people are just adding on to the line behind us. and they're asking like, oh, like, are you guys staying? And I'm just like, yeah, I might as well, like, we traveled so far. And in the middle of me and Brandon just talking to each other, the lady who was part of the couple with the sign turns to me and goes,
why don't you just leave already?
Bitch, what?
I'm just baffled, like, literally just so confused. I look at Brandon like, I know she not talking to me. Did she just must be talking to Ashley behind me, because insert her way into our conversation like this was an A and B conversation, sweetie. See your way out of it. Somebody better tell her that I'm not what. And I look at her and I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I just came all the way here from DC. And she's just like,
yeah, we heard you like 20 times.
First of all, I only said it to you at max twice. No one told you to continue to listen to my conversation, sweetie. You did that to yourself, mind you. And so then she goes on about how I'm the problem and I'm the main reason why the line has gotten longer, and that I'm creating all these people to just appear into the line at Duck Donuts. I was like, first of all, there is a family right between us. Brandon is right next to me. How am I the key problem? I understand other people, you know, crowded behind us in a line, but that's not my fault. She acted like I called all these people and was like,
hey y'all, come over to this line at Duck Donuts because they really not trying to give out no more free donuts.
It's like, sis, what? I'm the problem. I'm the main reason why all these people decided to come to Duck Donuts today to get in line after you. Really? Really? And so at this point, I'm like, why are you pressed? Like, you're not even an employee here. And she's like,
neither are you.
like, no shit, honey. I came here for a donut. And so she's just going back and forth with me. And I'm really trying to figure out, like, what did I do to just trigger her? Like, what is really on this lady's mind that she thinks it's just okay to come at me? Like, first of all, you don't work there. So I'm confused as to the fact why you're so pressed over the situation. You know, and when you heard my story, I know damn well if you wasn't my situation, you'd be waiting it out too, because like, why wouldn't you? So after us arguing for like about 5 solid minutes, there's people recording on Snapchat, because you know, this world just cannot be a not social media world. Like, and so, you know, I'm really just keeping my poise. First of all, I know people were probably going to expect me to pop off and basically try and fight this lady. But first of all, she was a grown woman. I would never do that. 2, I wasn't raised that way. Like, I just wasn't raised to fight. You know, this face is too cute, honey. Why would I want to hurt it? I'm kidding. I'm kidding, y'all. That is not it at all. But I was just, you know, I was just raised to act right, you know? And like, I know the whole like stem that society has on the angry black woman, and I was not about to give people that kind of reaction. Anyways, so out of nowhere, she turns away from me in the middle of the argument and goes,
that's the problem with this country, is you people.
You people. You people. That's the problem with this country, is you people.
That's crazy!
That is not correct.
No, but it's not adding up. And you know what? This is when she took it from here, honey, to here. So you think you can just get away with what you just said to me, honey? You people?
I know.
Girl, you trying to go on my girl. Because
Now I'm mad.
I said, oh, you're a racist now. And she turns around, her face is red, and she's just like,
that's not what I said. Fuck you. I didn't say anything about your skin color. Blah, blah, blah.
and I'm like, so then what did you mean by...
You people.
And she literally could not answer me and walks into the Duck Donuts, like inside of the Duck Donuts, and just ends the conversation with me there. And I'm like, she really just said you people, y'all. Like, that's actually crazy. Like, at this point, we're all inside and everything is kind of just simmered down, but obviously, like, there's still some tension, you know. So the employees of Duck Donuts, they come over to where the couple is and where we are. At this point, the family between us had left. They gave up because they figured they just weren't gonna get free donuts. And so the Duck Donuts employees come over and she's just like, hey guys, this is the last person in line, nobody else is getting donuts. Then another employee comes over, and this employee takes the sign and brings it to where the doorway is, and that's where he considers the new end of the line. And they make an announcement basically saying that we're going to be getting donuts now for the people inside. And you know what, honey? That's when I turned around to Brandon and I said,
I know you're trying to forget. I know I
was just like, I want her to turn around and say some shit like, come on sis, come on. And I know she was heated. I know she was pressed because before they made that announcement and when the first employee came over talking about they were the last person in line, she like looked back over her shoulder like whatever to herself, talking about like, you know, they're not gonna get donuts and that blah, 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 blah. And so finally by the time we get to the cash register, she's ordering her donuts or whatever, and I'm, you know, I'm just overhearing, listening, because I'm also about to be next, so I'm about to, you know, order my donuts, and she's over here trying to demand like 3 free donuts when they were only giving out 1 free donut per person. Basically 3 free donuts for her plus another 3 free donuts for her husband. That's in total 6 free donuts. Sis, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. You're reaching. So after they leave, me and Brandon go ahead, get our free donuts, and we order half a dozen. And you know, we got our donuts. So
Suck my ass.
after we get our donuts, we go outside and we're sitting on the little bench areas where they have like little tables and stuff outside. And I immediately FaceTime my mom and tell her what happened. My mom's like, Tiffany, tell me you didn't get in any fights. I don't want to have to come down there and get you out of jail. I love my mom. Like, my mom is just a ride or die for me. But like, my mom, like, if somebody steps to me, like, my mom is literally like, I told my mom what happened. I said, Mom, I did not. I stood the classy woman that you raised me. And I basically told her the whole story. And she was like, honestly, like, I'm glad that you stood up for yourself. I'm so proud of you. Don't ever let somebody try to put you down and make you not get what you want and all this stuff, you know, just great stuff. I love my mother. And as I'm telling this all to my mom, the employees are in the back. The 2 employees that were trying to get the sign, and then the other one who brought the sign further back in line. So the one who tried to cut off the line basically thought I was talking about her over FaceTime to my mom, and she was like, are you talking about me? And I was like, oh no, honey, oh no. I was like, let me tell you what just happened. So I told her the whole story, and she was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so sorry that I thought you were talking about me. She said, I wish you would have reported that to the one of us. She's, oh my God, kids me! She said that I wish you had reported it to one of the employees in there because we wanted to kick them out. They were trying to demand free donuts and all this stuff, and they were just being so annoying and just very rude customers. And I was like, honestly, I should have. Like, I honestly wished I did, because honestly, I should have given her bad karma right there and she wouldn't have gotten any donuts at all. But you know what? I decided not to be a better person in that moment. Do I regret it? Yes. But yeah, that's basically the end of the story. Something that you should learn from this: do not ever let anybody bring you down just because of your sexual orientation, your race, your sexual preferences, anything. Do not let them bring you down, because you know what? Those people are just haters, they're ignorant, and they deserve to be taught a lesson. And I understand that this lady was an adult, and mind you, I also am adult. I am 19 years old. But, you know, make sure you respect your elders. You know, don't fight in a situation. Please don't ever fight unless you are defending yourself. This is something that I cannot stress to you more. You know, starting fights is just not cute. You know what I mean? Like, it's really not. And I feel like this society is so quick to just pop open their cameras and catch you in a fight, and you ruin your life, your career, you know, and it's not worth it over something so stupid. Mind you, if I got into a fight over a goddamn donut, y'all, come on. But you have finally reached the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.